Welcome to Dragon Express. Yes, our Scarlet Smokes are back for a limited time only. How may I help you today? Looking for a dragon? Really? Wow, I thought you came for a lizard. Did you have a specific species in mind? Okay, did you have a specific purpose for your dragon? A bodyguard, a companion, transportation, etc.? All of the above, you guess. Wow, you're very decisive, aren't you? Alright, here's a massive stack of paperwork for you to sign on the dotted line right there. It's a pill to read, so I'll summarize. Basically, it means that while I take you back to the habitats, you promise not to try to pet, cuddle, free, or otherwise release the dragons. If you attempt to do so, I sure as anything won't stop you because I don't get paid enough. If you get eaten, that's all on you. So sign right there, and initials there. This states that if a dragon gets attached to you and breaks out to follow you home, we are not held responsible. Also sign here, which states that if you try to feed the dragons and they adopt you as their child and or parental figure, we are not responsible for any attempts the dragons make to care for you and or be cared for by you. Wonderful. Thank you so much. Now let me just plug you into the system. Full name, please. Phone number. Okay, social security number. We need that so we can run a background check on you. What kind of establishment would we be if we ran around letting just anyone adopt a dragon? Also, we refuse to let any kind of scientist adopt a dragon. We've had way too many unfortunate experiences with them in the past, as I'm sure you can imagine, so social security number, please. Thank you. Now an address will appear on the screens to my right. Is that your current address? If not, you can change it by selecting that feature right there. Excellent, thank you. Are you currently on any drugs? Are you planning on taking any drugs during the next couple hours? Are you planning on giving any dragon any drugs? Fun times. Honestly, if you did, I don't get paid enough to deal with it. Do you have any prior experience with dragons? Note, watching How to Train Your Dragon does not count, neither does reading Aragon. Fine. That is all well and good, and I believe that is all for now. Of course, there will be a lot more paperwork should you decide to adopt today, but we can work all that out and cross the bridge when we come to it. For now, would you like me to take you back to the habitats? Wonderful, right this way. We take security very seriously around here. We have to, for the health and safety inspectors, I'm sure you understand. Still, the dragons are smart enough to break out if they want to. Lucky enough for us, most of the time they don't want to. They're perfectly happy chilling in their nice, cozy habitats while we feed them food, and while they wait to be adopted by some loving family. Here's our first stop, the forest habitat. As you can see, we pride ourselves in creating a safe and natural environment for the forest dragons. Most of these dragons use camouflage to blend in, so if I press this button and drop some food into the cage, there we go. I will introduce the dragons, but keep in mind you can change their names at any time. Anyway, starting from left to right, that's Franklin. He's our resident log dragon. Does nothing but lay around all day, but he's warm and an excellent cuddling companion. He eats spiders and other insects, so he's sure to keep your home bug-free, though he does need a rather large home and a large outside habitat. Next to him is Loki, our aptly named ivy dragon. Playful, full of life, always ready to play, and a massive escape artist. It would be better for him to have a large space to run around, as he has a lot of extra energy. Next to him is Silence. She's our most mysterious dragon. I can't describe it. She just gets in your head. Not in a bad way or anything, she just knows things. Anyway, the big lump in the back is Jaleo. Lovable, huggable, basically a puppy that can breathe fire. And that is it for our forest dragons. If you will follow me this way. Here is our river and ocean habitats. As you can see, we split the tank into 2 sections, one freshwater, one saltwater. If you adopt either of these dragons, you will need to provide a natural body of water for them to swim in, or a tank of at least 6,000 gallons. That green one right there in the ocean tank is Majesty. She's a bit standoffish and can be aggressive at first, but that's because she's had some bad experiences with humans in the past. We've rehabilitated her here and she's ready for a home, but you need to take it slow and give her lots of space. Swimming with her is Coral, our appropriately named reef dragon. She likes shiny things, brightly colored things, and caves, so you'd need to adjust a tank to fit her needs. She's also extremely intelligent and requires a lot of stimuli. The big old guy in the river tank is Hank. Yeah, him, the guy that looks like an alligator. He's several hundred years old, which is extremely old for his species, and spends all day on the bottom of his tank, just chilling. He is fun at parties, though. And our other river dragon is Valkran. He likes hunting and fishing. Super athletic, super fast, kind of a Chad, if I'm honest. But if you like fishing, he'll totally herd schools of fish to your hook. If you'll follow me this way to our underground habitat, here our cave and burrow dragons live quite happily. Macy is the little one right here. You see her burrow comes up against the glass. She's been with us for many years. People keep returning her because she digs up holes in their yards. She means well, but she loves to dig holes and people tend to walk in them. That's her mate, Clover. We're trying to get them a home together. And finally, their little daughter, Penny. Super snuggly, loves everything about life, but is a super picky eater. She's also very into classical music for some reason, if you like that. In the cave here are the 3 brothers, Stony, Boulders, and Drip. They're stalactite dragons that haven't moved in a couple hundred years. We're pretty sure they're embedded in the stone at this point. If you want to adopt them to guard your caves, or if you're planning on hiding treasure in a cave somewhere, you'll have to convince them to chip themselves free, which will be no easy task. But I'm sure if you bribe them with gold or jewels, they will be happy to accommodate. And finally, in this row of pens, we have our usual dragons. The fire-breathing kind with 4 legs and 2 wings, nothing out of the ordinary. No special needs, no special habitats. These are primarily used as transportation or companions, but they are rather large, so if you are going to use them as a companion, I would suggest either a stable or a large front yard. Yes, they do come in a variety of colors and color combinations, so you can pretty much take your pick. A couple of them even can change colors depending on their mood or the environment, if you're into that. Please, feel free to have a look around if you like. Just don't get too close to the cages. Alright, have a look around. I'll be up at the front desk if you need any help. Oh, wonderful! It's you again! Have you picked one? Yes? Okay, which one? Are you sure? Totally, completely, 100% sure. Taking on a dragon is no easy business, and that one especially. Alright then, I have some more paperwork for you to sign. Alright, repeat after me. I state your name, or whatever you're called. Will care for my dragon to the best of my ability until the day I die, or my dragon dies, whichever comes first. I repeat your name. Will provide my dragon with all the loving care and attention he, she, or it requires. I will never, under any circumstances, abuse or neglect my dragon in any way. I will not sue Dragon Express for any damages caused by my dragon, either now or in the future. Wonderful. Now if you'll sign this sheet right here and initial there. You don't have to repeat that. Will you be needing any supplies for your dragon? Food, a bed, some toys. A couple of them will even let you put cute clothes on them, though others will burn the clothes on sight. It depends on the dragon. Well, if you decide on buying anything in the future, everything you need is in our online store. We can deliver anything you want to your doorstep within 24 hours. If your dragon gets particularly fussy, I would recommend our sheep treats. It's a live sheep. We just drop a live sheep in your front yard. The dragons love it, but it can get a little messy. Still, up for you to decide. What would you rather have? A mess of a sheep in your front yard or a screaming dragon at all hours of the night? Your decision, not mine. If that is all, congratulations! You've adopted a dragon. Would you like the dragon delivered to you, or would you like to take them home with you today? Wonderful. I will make the arrangements for you. I hope you and your dragon are very happy together. Have a wonderful day, and thank you for shopping at Dragon Express.